What's up, amazing San Diego community? This is Mark Rosenberg with For Intent, with your Intentional Minute. Wanted to talk a little bit briefly about change. Change is happening around us. We are in a season of change as we transition from summer into fall. And with anything with change comes good things and sometimes not so good things. So wanted to leave you with 5 intentional tips to really utilize change in a healthy, positive, and effective way. Okay, so the first things you want to do is make a daily self-checklist. This allows you to really monitor being self-aware about the things that come up in your life. You can be really kind of proactive in the process of making sure that the things you're doing in your life, the things that you are, the people you're spending time with, really align ultimately with your intentions and your values. The next thing is challenge your thoughts, right? We have thousands of thoughts a day. Not every thought is truth, okay? Many are not. So when you have a thought come into your mind, be curious about it. Wonder where it came from. And don't always give it the ownership that it deserves. Sometimes we can just let those thoughts pass by and move on with our day in a different direction. Number 3 is learn from your emotions, okay? Be aware of what you're feeling and what you're emoting. All right, our emotions tell us a lot about how we're experiencing not only what's going on around us in the immediate moment, but also what's happened to us in the past or what might be happening to us in the future. So leave with that curiosity and recognize that when we're in a phase of change, our emotions can sometimes be very reactive to those moments. Number 4 is manage your expectations, all right? Expectations in some ways can be very good. It sets a barometer and a bar for where we want to go in our lives or what we expect from other people. But when they're unrealistic, when they're too high, what they ultimately lead to is disappointment. Remove assumptions, okay? And go and ask yourself, if you have the question of, do I know? Do I think I know? Should I know? Ask a question of, I ought to know, and figure that one out for yourself. And lastly, do something good for yourself daily, all right? If not daily, twice a day. Be mindful of your self-care, especially in a season of change. You know, we can really focus so much more of our attention on the outward environment, but we forget about ourselves on the internal level. Really give yourself that positive self-care that you ultimately deserve. And more so than not, make sure that you take the time to just slow down, enjoy the change of season, the atmosphere around you, and if anything else, just be peaceful with the process. All right, till next time, we'll see you then.